Good morning. Welcome to the Newfoundland Outsider. Tonight we're going to do a solo overnighter on top of the mountain. We got a little bit of snow, but not much. So I'm going to pack all my gear into my little slide, and I'll put my slide onto my monopacker. And then when I get up to the snow line, I'll ditch my monopacker and go the rest of the way with snowshoes and my slide. Up there is where we want to go. I see it's snowing a bit up there. Probably got a couple feet of snow up there, I'm hoping. But down here is all muddy and wet. So we're walking along with the monopacker. It doesn't do great in wet, boggy soil, but it's better than carrying it on your back. And we got to start going up that mountain. We'll get as far as we can before I change over to the slide. Okay, we got to start going up that trail. It's steep and muddy, and it's going to take about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours to get to the top, hopefully. Okay, this next section is very steep, and I gotta take off my rain gear because it's too hot, and it's gonna get a lot hotter. Of course, I got to do everything twice in order to make the film. Alright, this one here is not going to be fun. Like they say in the movies, I might as well be honest with you. This is not going to be fun. So let's do her. Whew. That was a tough one. Okay. Okay, that's the steepest and rugged one. We got one more really steep, but it's not so rugged. And then we'll be halfway. And it still beats working. Well, we're halfway. Kind of leveled off here a bit before the next really steep part. And then it levels off, slow grade for the remainder of the climb, which is good, because I am warm. It is rain, wet snow right now. I think it's snowing up on top of the mountain. It's about 0 degrees right now. Alright, this is the last big climb. Pretty much a goat trail, but it's straight up. So we're nearly on top now. Not a lot of snow up here. It's well, it's been raining for about a week, so all the snow is pretty much gone. We're still slogging away. Looks like we'll have to do the whole thing with a monopacker. We're almost up to the level ground where it gently climbs, which is a lot easier, hopefully. But it's warm. It wants to snow and it wants to rain, but it's not doing either one of it. Okay, we made it to the snow line. There's not a lot of snow. I think there's enough to use the slide from now on in. Just gonna tuck the monopacker over here in the bushes and we'll pick it up on the way back. Alright, that's a whole pile of moose droppings. We had snow last night, so that was probably from yesterday. good moose trail through here. And a lot of coyote tracks. Alright, that is a big track there. That's a big track like a lynx. We are pretty much on top now. There is not a lot of snow up here. I thought there'd be more. Lots of animal tracks, but not a lot of snow. We got a campsite here. Not the greatest campsite, but it's 2:30 right now, 2:45, and it gets dark 4:30. So we got to get camp set up. One thing I want to show you is when you're up on the side of the mountain like this here, especially black spruce like we have here in Newfoundland, the wood is very wet and it's hard to get a fire going, and it's hard to keep a fire going. So what I do is I find myself a dead stick, a standing dead wood, and the inside is going to be dry. Outside it's going to be hard to light the fire, it's hard to keep the fire going with the outside wood. So if you split it, the inside of wood is always dry, very dry. I split one already, especially in the little stove in the tent. This is great for at night. All right, we're gonna make a bit of clam chowder tonight for supper, if it don't get too dark to film. Can of baby clams. Okay. Put in our potatoes. I lost one there. Water. Alright, it's getting kind of dark, so I hope you can see this. I've had my potatoes and onions boiling now for 20-30 minutes. Now we need our clams. A can of baby clams. Oh yeah. Living like kings. And not at work. I got some milk prepared. Then you have bush clam chowder. Change that around so we can get our kettle boil. Alright, my clam chowder is done. That's good because I'm starving. Just gotta wait for the kettle to boil and then we'll be all set. And I might even get it done before dark. Got our clam chowder. Bit of tea. And the best thing, coconut balls and date squares for dessert. Alright. Now we need some little splits for our stove in camp. The wood is wet and she's slow going. This might go in a minute. Alright everybody, thanks for coming along today for our overnight camping trip here. It's good to get out and just have a night in the tent. The coyote's been howling for hours. Morning. It was chilly last night. Got the wood stove going. Got the kettle on. Forgot to bring my wool socks for sleeping in bed. That was a mistake. Now we get a bit of breakfast now. So it got cold and windy last night, so I had to get up and get some boughs and put along the skirt of my tent to keep it warm. Try and make a little spatula here. So I can make a pancake. There. You should have flipped one pancake with that. Make my sourdough pancake. Whew. Oh, it's a bit hot. It's about -3 today. Not windy here, but I could hear the wind down below. There's a lot of wind down below. I'm tucked away in the trees here. Okay, one sourdough pancake. Time to flip it. Oh, look at that. Wow, unreal. That looks too good to eat. Okay. Let's try our pancake. Oh, weak tea. When you're out camping in the wintertime, like it is today, January 12th, and you're on top of the mountain and the snow, the wind is blowing, you don't got to be living off beef jerky and power bars and dried fruit. Bring all your good food with you. Slow down a notch. Cook it. Yesterday we had clam chowder. Today we got sourdough pancakes and homemade part Revere jam. That's what camping's all about. Relax.